Hey everyone, I usually would do a taste test in front of the camera, but I just completely, I wouldn't say forgot about it, but just decided not to do it. And then when I finally did um, eat this, favorites chocolate, yeah, it's just Kaufland, which is the German grocery store chain. And sorry if you hear my neighbors upstairs, but I'll just keep this audio like this, even if you do hear them, because then you guys can get a taste of what it's like every night. Almost every night, I would say. They usually don't sing, so that's actually new. So I hear a guitar, I hear two children just, singing along. So maybe mom or dad are playing the guitar, but yeah. In any case, this is a Kaufland Favorites chocolate. And I first had this actually at one of my team members' places. So my birthday was last week, and Brittany hosted all the ladies on the Send team at her place. So we took a walk first before the ladies came over, and then they came over to her place and she hosted all of us, and she had some chocolate and she baked so many good things. Oh my gosh, you guys, she is like the best baker and best cook. It's very hard to find people who are good at both. Not to say that was a prerequisite, for me to join the team, but it's amazing to have Nathan and Brittany just down the road, 7 minutes walk from me. I'm a slow walker, so it's more like 10 to 12 minutes. And for them to always feed me. So she made, by the way, on Sunday, she made, after church, she had made pavlova. I cheated, obviously, but she had made pavlova for everyone. So she didn't make like a big sheet with the cream and everything. Instead, she made small, round, I guess, like single serving cakes. It was so amazing. Can you call pavlova a cake? I'm not sure, but I'm a sucker for any type of dessert that is egg white based. My sister and I disagree on this, but I just love that type of dessert. I also don't like cream puffs, excuse me. So sorry if you I'm sure a lot of my friends, especially those who come from an ethnic Asian background, are shocked to hear that, but I do not like cream puffs. I've never liked them growing up, and I just never had a cream puff that I liked. So if you want to challenge me there, that's totally fine, but I am mostly gluten and dairy free. I say mostly because I will cheat if it's worth it, and Sunday was worth it. Like, Brittany made California burritos, and then she made with wheat tortillas. I ate it. No shame. You can't really tell. Maybe you can because this camera is so good, but I'm actually breaking out right now because of the pavlova and the burritos, but I'm just super excited. In any case, she had baked a bunch of stuff, and she also had this there. And I didn't realize it was from Kaufland because I just basically like saw this part. I usually don't read the text, but I saw this today when I went grocery shopping. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the same chocolate that Brittany had at her place when she invited all the ladies over for my birthday as a birthday celebration last week. So this is kind of like a nutty, tart, bitter, like sliced almond orange chocolate. I'm like just basically trying to translate it for you guys, like from the German. And man, you guys, I have used my German so much since arriving in Romania. The Lord is so funny, and that's one of the stories I wanted to tell you guys tonight too, is that God just works in the funniest and most mysterious ways. Like, I remember when the Lord first told me about Romania, I had literally asked him, I was like, why don't you just send me to Germany then? Because why do you want me to learn Romanian? Because Romanian is a Latin-based language. It's a romantic language, and I just have such an aversion to the romantic languages, and it's because it sounds difficult and it looks difficult to me. I'm going to be honest with you. And so I just find it funny that of all the romantic languages, he wanted me to learn Romanian, which isn't as like exuberant as some of the other languages. And I say exuberant because like For example, there's a cabbage roll dish called sarmale, Sarmale, and I'm probably saying it like with a really thick American accent. So I really apologize to all of you Romanians or those who are who speak Romanian. Like I apologize to the Moldovans too. So if you're watching this, so sorry. But when I see that word, a part of me, maybe because I've become more extroverted since the pandemic, or because I'm used to hearing like Spanish in America, like I kind of want to, or like Italian too, like I kind of want to say it with a flair, like sarmale, which is not the way to pronounce it. And so I just find it funny because it's like the Lord of all the romantic languages, he gave me the most, I feel like, muted language. And it's not to say you can't be exuberant in Romanian. I have heard exuberance and joy, a lot of joyfulness in Romanian, especially when kids speak it. It's really cute. And you can make any language exuberant, even Russian. And I feel like a lot of people will say German sounds very like, I don't know, very serious and ugly, but I find German to be a beautiful language. And so, in any case, this is exactly what the chocolate looks like. And I looked at the ingredients on the back, and why I mentioned, you know, basically using a bunch of my German is the back has a number of different languages. I don't know if that's going to show up for you guys really well, but there's no English on there. It is German, Hungarian, Romanian, and they put MD too for Moldovan as well, which is the same language as Romanian, and then Bulgarian. They don't have English on the back. And so I have used so much of my German here, even though my German is super rusty. But there have been times where I've been able to guess because the words look so familiar to me. And you know, I've actually used Google Translate at the store too, and sometimes it's been easier for me to use Google Translate when looking at the German rather than the Romanian. So yeah, it is super good. I'm not going to try it on camera just because I've already tried it, but it's so good. And if you can see in the on the packaging too, that you can see those almond slices like that. There are almond slices all along the chocolate, and here's the empty tin foil. Just wanted to show you the packaging. But yeah, so that's one story that I wanted to share with you, that it's just ironic that God has had me use my German while in Romania. I've used my German a lot at the store, specifically when buying shampoo, because there's a store called DM, which is also a German chain, and they usually have like cleaning supplies, like personal hygiene stuff, laundry detergent. I used to go to DM all the time in Germany. Did I already talk about this? If I have, then I apologize. But in any case, I've used my German a lot there because I'm like, Seife, that means soap. I know what that is. And also for food, because I've gone to Kaufland, I've gone to Lidl. Lidl is also a German grocery chain, and so they have a lot of products that have German on there because they're German grocery chains. I also wanted to share with you guys, my landlord is the sweetest. He had stopped by. I wasn't at my apartment because he was checking the electrical stuff, as I mentioned to you guys, the breaker box, you know, just checking that everything looked okay, and then also just confirming too that it was just the oven that was turning off the electricity, and maybe looking at other things. But regardless, he dropped off a bag of apples, and oh my gosh, they were so good. They look a little rough, and he had mentioned that, but he was like, they're organic, they're like from an apple orchard, I think on his parents' property, and his mom had brought them. She had brought a bunch of them for him, but she also brought them for me, which was so sweet. So his mom was like, oh, you know, ask Jill if she wants some apples. I've never met his mom before, and I'm just so thankful to her, because those are some of the best apples I've ever had in my life. No joke. And it just shows you that Romanian hospitality, their warmth, the way that they welcome everybody, including me, it's just amazing, even though she's not met me. So just wanted to share all those stories with you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.